All she do is...
What?
All females do is lie and roll die. Hey everybody, welcome to Hot Girl Crit. I am one of your hosts, Carice, with my fellow host.
Hi, I'm Jesus. I'm also in the room.
And welcome once again to Hot Girl Crit. Today we are going to be discussing, reacting, you could say, to my favorite Reddit horror stories, D&D horror stories.
Those stories that are just a little too close to home. You're like, if this happened to me, what would I do? You know?
Be in prison. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I would go to jail. All right, so I have dyslexia and can't read and a speech impediment.
I only have a speech impediment.
So, it's crazy.
Mine is dysgraphia, and I would just like dyslexia.
Yeah.
And I play D&D, where that's why I'm always like fighting for my life. When I'm like, what's 17 plus 9?
I'm actually really, really good at math until it comes to simple numbers, and I'm like,
yeah, guys, my go-to thing is whenever I roll a die, I'll roll and be like, what's 7 plus 4? My bonus is 4. And I'll have like my other people do the math. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so today we're going to be reading a Reddit story from, should we dox this person? No, it's on Reddit. I can say their name. Right?
I don't know what
I'm not gonna say their name.
Yeah.
This was posted 2 years ago, though, guys.
Okay. I don't know what the etiquette is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
The ethics of doing that, so I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. The title is DM has decided I am lying about my rolls because I am a girl and wants to roll for me the rest of the campaign. Let's see what we think about this, guys. Okay.
Am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole? Let me start by saying, I know it sounds like I am in the wrong, that he must have a reason to think I'm lying about my roles so I can succeed or something, but I truly have no idea why he even thinks that I am, because I swear I have never lied about a role before. So that's just kind of the intro, guys. Let's see how this goes, because the intro is kind of, catchy, like I'm a girl, like rage baity. So.
Have you had anyone cheat on rolls?
Yeah.
In front of me? I have.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, I've had people quite literally roll and then do this, and it's like I roll that, and then as the DM you can just like.
I've definitely given them the slow blink and stare and be like, "Did you roll that? Yeah. Did you?"
But if it makes you feel any better to cheat in a game of imagination, I mean,
I can't.
Okay.
More power to you then. Yeah. I'm sorry that your life is like that, bro.
If you need this, then okay, go ahead.
All right. So basically, I am the only girl. Female, 20, in my current D&D campaign. But I don't really mind or feel uncomfortable about it, since all of the guys I play with have been nothing but welcoming and chill toward me. They don't ever treat me any differently and are a great group of guys. My only grievance is that the DM has made comments since I started playing with them about how every quote-unquote female he has played with before always lie about their dice rolls so they can quote-unquote impress all the guys and look better / hotter in their eyes. No woman has ever said that to you. So I actually lie about my rolls in Dungeons and Dragons to look better and hotter in front of the guys. Yeah, I play Dungeons and Dragons to be hot. One of the most unsexy hobbies there is. Sorry guys, I don't ever lead with I play Dungeons and Dragons like back in my early days, my early 20s. That was never like a thing for me when I go to try to pick up hot dates. I play D&D, guys. Yeah.
I play some Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. I know.
Want to see my half-orc barbarian character sheet?
I have given some people in my life D&D themed lingerie, and they enjoyed it.
It just feels like they thought, maybe they have played with women that cheated, And in their brain, they're like, oh, she's cheating to look cool and to look hot in front of the guys, So that's probably what they're thinking, because no actual woman would say, I cheat to look hot. If people cheat, I cheat to win. Like really competitive people will be like, oh, if I cheat, it's to win. It's not to look hot. I'm not trying to be sexy.
It's not to impress you.
Yeah.
It's to win the game.
Because you can win D&D.
a page. Page
I don't know.
14 subsection here is I win.
I feel like if your DMs also leads the conversation with females do this, you need to find a new DM.
Yeah, when you say the word females and referring
in that
to
term,
the entire.
People are like, it's not disrespectful. I'm like, when you're talking to your mother or your grandmother, would you call them females? No, you wouldn't. So, no. Anyway, we're getting off topic, but I kind of just brushed it off and said I had played before and that I don't fake dice rolls because that ruins the experience and the risk of the game are in my actions, which ruins the game for me and everyone else. DM seemed to accept that and let it go at the time.
So,
also guys, just so y'all know, every single person that has ever cheated a dice roll with me has been a man.
Same.
Statistically, also more men play this game than women. Just statistically. So, I've never had a girl cheat with me, but also I haven't played with this many girls. It's always a dude though. Let's see. However, I have noticed that at least once per session, he will make some comments somewhere along the lines of how females just lie all the time. It's what they're biologically good at, and they all lie in games like this to look sexy to the men there. All she do is...
What?
All females do is lie and roll die. Actually, you lie about roll die.
What?
I don't know why you would sit at the table with a DM like this. I would have just like packed up. I don't know. I'm not gonna give you 5 hours of my life for you to disrespect me.
I'm firmly the believer that no D&D is better than bad D&D.
100%. It's 5 hours of your life you will never get back. That's crazy.
Biologically
I'm so sorry.
built to lie about dice roll.
To look sexy to the men. Would you think that me lying about my dice roll is sexy?
I got a natural 20.
I'm looking at it, bro. It says a 4.
No, it's 20.
That's just crazy.
What the fuck is wrong with this incel, dude?
I think you just said it, incel.
Oh, okay. Right.
Let's see. This last session was probably the most risky and dangerous situation the party has been in since the start of the campaign. And there were a few times where I had to roll and lives were on the line if I failed. Somehow I managed to get at least the bare minimum I needed to succeed. Needed a 15 or higher in most cases, since I usually had advantages. It also makes sense, like, if you're in a situation like this, you're probably higher leveled also, to where it's probably a little easier to get a 15. If your modifier might be like, if you're proficient in it, might be like a +9 by then, you know?
Yeah.
Also, we don't know what class she is playing, but let me find it again. I lost my spot. Sorry. Okay. Everyone else was having similar luck though, so I was just hyped and we were rolling lucky that night. I did also have plenty of horrible rolls. Got 2 nat 1s in a row and at one point, LOL. 2. So it wasn't as if I was only rolling successes the whole session. And sometimes you just roll really well. Yeah. And sometimes you just roll really bad.
Yeah, sometimes you roll good, sometimes you roll bad. That's how
it just be like that.
There was literally one night where all you fucks rolled nat 20s.
I know, over and over again. Last week I rolled like, I don't think I rolled anything higher than like, no, I rolled like 117, but like last time, I got a nat 1 on the most important initiative of the entire campaign. My monk with like a +1,000,000 to initiative. I was like, I got this, guys.
I was like, what the hell? Why are you down here?
And then you looked at me, you better roll good. I was like, oh, I got this. And then you're like, what is it? I rolled a 1. The most important initiative. It worked out. Somebody's just got their legs broken, but
yeah, I mean,
beyond that,
yeah,
it was a whole thing. Let's see. But the DM seemed to be getting frustrated more and more with each successful roll I announced. He made a comment that I thought at the time was a joke. He chuckled and said it was almost like I was faking it to win with how good my luck was. If a DM said that to me, I would also think it was a huge joke, especially if they're kind of chuckling, like it's almost like you're faking it. Like, I would think it was a joke too. If they hadn't been making sexist remarks every single session. Like if you were like, I feel like you fuckers are cheating. I wouldn't actually think he was accusing us of cheating.
Because we have a good rapport and we're friends.
Yeah, you've never made me feel less because I was born a whammon. Or identify as a whammon.
It's the fact that the DM is mad that the team is succeeding is a big red flag.
That's a huge red flag. You should be hyping them up.
Yes.
Let me say. Let me find it again. Okay, I had been rolling in front of me where everyone could see, so nothing was hidden. Okay, so the way they're saying is I was rolling and everyone could see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't think that was any concern that I was cheating, so I just laughed and said that, yeah, my luck was wild tonight, because you're rolling where everyone can see it. Does he think that's like a way to die? Like, then at the end of the session, the DM said I had one more save roll to get us out of there, avoiding another fight that would probably end badly for us. I needed a nat 20 or I would fail. One of my party members assisted, and so I had advantage. Okay, gave the help action. But the odds of success were still low. I rolled both dice, and by some miracle, I did it. I rolled a nat 20 on both dice. It was glorious, and everyone was super hyped. That sounds like such a fun moment.
Yeah.
Like you and your friends, like even as a DM, I would be so hyped. I'd probably be like, if I'm like in person DM, I'd be like standing up and be like, for my players, like
I would, as a DM, and I would never ever put a player in a situation where like you literally need a nat 20 or you cannot do this.
Yeah,
like,
unless it's something stupid like, do I know about this ancient lore? I'll let you roll in. If you roll in at 20, maybe you've heard of this ancient lore.
It's just like,
it's different for like life and death though.
Yeah, I understand like in like I don't know, Stranger Things or like movies or whatever, where like they interpret D&D. It's like you need this number or they won't succeed, and then everyone screams and cheers, and that's what this one was, and that's amazing. But like in a I don't know, practical game or practical setting, it's just like if it's not between a 5 and a 30, like don't ask your players to roll. Like if it's impossible skill, don't ask them to roll. Don't be an ass.
Yeah. Maybe it was like they needed a natural 20 because like the DC was 20 and they have like an 8 in an 8 in athletics.
That makes sense.
I mean, so they had a -1.
Yeah.
So like if you can roll a natural 20, there would still technically be a 19. I'll still say you succeeded.
That does
it could have
make
been
sense.
that. We can give a little grace.
Yeah.
But let me see. The DM just looked mad though, and we all joked that he wanted us to fail so he could show off some more characters he made and do more of the fun combat stuff. He kind of chuckled and said it was something go like that, but I think they just meant to say something like that.
Yeah.
Which they're giving the DM the benefit of the doubt also. Instead of like if my DM looked pissed, I'd be like, damn bro, you good? Like is your home life okay? You know?
If I was mad, I would do my absolute best not to bring you here because that's not the vibe that I want.
Yeah, no. The session then ended calmly with us getting back to our keep and getting set up to rest. Then we called it a night. Everyone packed up and we went our separate ways, assuming that was the end for that night. I got a message, though, 2 hours later from the DM, and he was telling me he knows I cheated and lied about my dice rolls to look better in front of the guys. He said he was nice enough to not call me out there and embarrass me in front of everyone, as if he hasn't been trying to embarrass and humiliate her this entire campaign with his comments about females. Let me see, in front of everyone, like he should have. He said, like, I didn't embarrass you like I should have. But that he could no longer trust me. He demanded that I give him my dice next session, and that from here on out, I will be rolling behind his DM screen for me, since I am proving to be just like every other lying female and ruining the game for all the honest guys who are playing with me.
This sounds like I asked someone who looked like you out one time and they said no, so I'm taking out all my frustration on you.
Oh, 100%.
That is exactly what that fucking sounds like.
Here I am, such a nice guy, and you just cheated your die.
I let you come into my house and eat my Doritos and you wouldn't even go out with me.
Oh my god, this person sounds insufferable.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be rude to like their parents, but I feel like, I don't know, their mom just hated them or something. I don't know.
There's a implement tool that both your culture and my culture use. It's called a chancla.
Oh yeah, we call it chinela though.
Use a chinela and just no.
A chinela is like a sandal or like a flip flop in Tagalog. Let's see. Where was I?
What the fuck?
I was stunned. I didn't know what to say, so I just told him I had never lied and that I was sharing dice with one of the guys, so they aren't some weighted set or anything, and that all of my rolls were in the open where everyone could easily see. So they're not even her dice. They're literally a dude's dice.
So another person is rolling those dice. There's no way that she's Wait, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's sharing dice with somebody. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Now this person's just sexist.
Yeah.
They just want to hate her. There's literally nothing she can do. They just hate her.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know why they even let her in the party. Let me see. And that, okay, I see that I could understand he may have had bad experience in the past with players, but I had done nothing wrong and would not be letting him roll for my character the rest of the campaign.
For sure.
He has yet to respond, but I am still so out of, I think put off is what they meant to say. I am just so put off and insulted that he thought I was cheating or lying. I really like the group I play with, and the campaign story is super interesting, so I don't think I'll be quitting. Girl! Self-worth! I'm sorry. Run!
I mean,
Play with these guys and I'm sorry.
Start a new game?
D&D, we motherfuckers love playing D&D. So if you want to get those guys, they will probably say yes and just find another DM.
Be like, hey, friends, he's kind of a cunt. Like, let's go somewhere else? I don't know.
Yeah, it's also crazy that, like, I don't know. It's also crazy to me, though, whenever, like, dudes just stand back and let women be disrespected by their fellow homies. And I'm not saying you have to fight for us, like, white knight for us, but you're, like, you're not gonna call out your homie for being a dick.
Yeah,
you know?
Like, there was a time at Ren Fair where, like, I shit you not, this dude grabbed Cindy's hair and smelt it.
Oh, no!
Yeah,
Cindy is his partner.
Yeah, and like I stepped forward to be like, what the fuck, right? Obviously, but her friend was closer and got in the way and defused the situation, and she was very thankful for that, obviously. And it's like that's the circle that you need to be around, like people that. If your partner is not here, you still need people that have your back.
Oh yeah, and it's like I don't need you to pick up a sword and fight for me.
Yeah.
This one's being a dick to me, and you're just gonna stand back and let it happen.
Yeah, no, like.
Especially for something that I can't change. I cannot change that I am a woman. You know.
Yeah. I can't change the length of my hair, how beautiful it is, the grain of your hair. These are things.
Yeah, I was born with green hair, guys.
I was born this way.
I don't dye my hair. Okay, let me see. Okay, I don't think I'm really quitting, but I certainly am not gonna just sit by and not ever roll again, and I don't know what to do in this situation. Edit. I was on mobile posting this, and it for some reason didn't register that I had tried to put it in paragraph breaks. Okay, they're just like fixing like their grammar here.
Okay.
Oh, I like how she says this. And so for those saying he has a crush on me, yeah. He asked me out when I was a freshman in high school and he was a senior. We were both in the same club and he seemed nice enough to give a chance to him, so I said yes.
Okay.
We only dated for about a month or two before he got super possessive and controlling and I broke it off. This is what we were saying. He was still super bitter, so I cut him off entirely up until about 2 years ago. We only reconnected because we live in a small town and we share most of the same friends. This dude just hates his ex.
Yeah.
And so she that's all. And because she dumped him, he probably. And the way she said he was possessive, he probably hated women, baby, long before you guys dated.
Yes.
So you didn't make him hate women. He just hated women long before you guys.
And the fact that it's a small town, I understand that. Like I have friends.
I understand.
Yeah, like live in Huntsville, and it's just like. It's a small pool of individuals and
you
friends.
have to be around them. So I understand you have to live in harmony with people like that.
Yeah.
You can't just have constant, quote-unquote, drama, but it's more than drama, whenever sexism is involved. But.
Yeah. And, but still, your homies need to stand up for you and, not let that be a thing.
Yeah, no. Why do you have to leave something, whenever you're not the problem?
Yeah, for sure.
Let me see. He has asked me out 3 times since then, and I have turned him down each time. Dude, you insult her every single time y'all play D&D and you still want to ask her out?
I don't know why she's not, going out with me. I said she was ugly, and she's like, she's gonna go out with me. I don't get it.
So you're telling me women don't like it when you treat them poorly? I'm sorry, you're telling me females don't like being treated like shit? Sorry, guys.
I don't understand.
All you females are the same. Not wanting to date me.
All you females just don't like being insulted and not going out with me.
Crazy, I know, right? He seems to get the message and has, until this game started, actually been really chill around me and never pushed my boundaries or said anything creepy.
Okay.
He just acted normally like all the other guys I'm friends with. Some of the guys have said they will start to stand up for me in this matter. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
What we were talking about.
Right.
Growth. I love that. Okay. I screenshotted the conversation I had with the DM and sent it to them this morning, and they were all shocked he was acting like that to me. Were you guys shocked? The way that he seems to have been talking to her. Were you that shocked?
Yeah.
Or are you pretending to be shocked to save face and face, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like the second, to be honest.
If you guys were shocked, then y'all need to take a course in like women's studies.
Something.
Let's see. I live in a small town, and so this is the only group to play with around me. If I quit this group, I have no idea when/if I will be able to play again, and I really do like the other guys in the party. There's so many great games on Roll20, which I know is not the same, but...
It's not, but, I mean, come on.
If you see this video and you want to play D&D, we will play D&D with you on Roll20. Well, I will. I will play D&D with you. You could definitely leave a comment if I'm talking about you, but you're probably never going to see this video.
Unless you see this video.
We will love and embrace you, and we don't say females. The campaign is also like 2/3 of the way done according to the timeline the DM gave us. So I'll probably stick through it for the few sessions we have left, then see if there are online games, I guess, if the DM is still acting like a creepy and like an incel. She's so smart.
Yeah, alright, she's being realistic. That's cool. Okay.
I will play D&D with you, babe. So we will see in 2 weeks how it goes when we meet up for the next session. Thanks for the advice and messages everyone sent me.
All right.
And it's a bunch of people like also like posting their Discords to play with hers. Okay, so she's getting a lot of support.
Okay, cool.
This was 2 years ago.
Yeah, all right. I'm glad that they have somewhere to play. God, that guy sucks. Major donkey.
If you're watching this random DM guy and you know we're talking about you, which once again you're probably never gonna see it, but if you're watching this, I feel like a lot of self-reflection is needed.
Yeah.
Women don't like to be treated like shit. No human being likes being treated like shit.
Yeah. It's the golden rule. Do unto others like you would like them to do unto you.
Yep.
I mean, if it was good for Jesus Christo, it should be good enough for you, bro.
True. Oh, and he don't even believe in his name is Jesus, but he don't even believe in Jesus.
Like, I mean, that guy sounds like a cool guy.
He was super cool.
He's a cool homie.
He was super cool, but I think we can leave off this note. Once again, if you're watching this, my dude, the dude DM, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
As a whammon Dungeons and Dragons player.
As someone
I'm sorry, as a female Dungeons and Dragons player.
As someone who rolls dice to flirt with other men, you suck, guy.
Yeah, all I do is lie and roll die. Okay, guys, I know I was being a little toxic, but you know, that's like this is kind of like our messy videos.
It be like that sometimes. All right, you guys take care, please. Don't forget to follow. All the links are down below. Support all our friends.
Oh yeah, go ahead and I'm gonna say it again, just like kind of coochie coo on that little like button. And if you liked the video, I don't understand why you wouldn't subscribe.
Yeah, of course.
So hit that little subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye guys.
Bye, adios.
That dude sounds like a fucking dick.
Oh my god.